everyone, and welcome back to another War and Order video. This is Dragothien here, and we've got our new start project well underway. We're just under a week into this project. I'm at 257,000 power. I've slow rolled some of my stuff here. I did put a little bit of money into the game so far to get to where I'm at, but I'm going to do a major push here pretty soon. I want to give you an update on what we've actually got set up from an alliance standpoint. We did make a new alliance on day one of the server opening, server 486. Lazy Kings is the name of the alliance right now. As you can see by the alliance notice, it does have something different than what I had started out with, which was, hey, if you want to have some fun playing with a like-minded group of players who like to fight, who like to have fun, who like to do events together, all that, come and join us. Late development, we're going to be merging with the top alliance in the kingdom, ASN. So what we're going to do with the alliance that I created from day one, we're going to make this an academy alliance, basically making it a sub-alliance of the main alliance, being the #1 alliance in the kingdom from a power standpoint. Now, we're still in our own right, even without having 6 players that we could have space for right now, in our own right, we are still ranked 8 on the kingdom list from a power standpoint. And if I pushed a decent amount of power, and then also if we had a couple more players join, we could easily be in the top 5. So this is still not a small alliance by any means. There's been a lot of people wanting to come and join and play with us, so definitely excited about that. Thank you so much for the feedback that everybody's been coming and giving me regarding starting playing this game and having a good time doing it. I did a little bit of city burning earlier today as well, if that's your flavor of fun. Definitely had some of that, got some resources looted, got some troops killed, all kinds of fun doing that. I've done the majority of my PvE stuff today as well. However, again, we're going to be turning this into a academy alliance. So what I'm going to be doing over the next day or two is creating a secondary account, maybe one of my farm accounts, and I'll make that the leader of this alliance to accept players that still want to come and play. This will be a safe place for you to go ahead and start growing your account, learning how the game's played. Certainly watch the videos on this channel to give you some insight onto exactly what you should be doing early game. But that being said, I've been focusing heavily on my castle. I'm level 15 already, and I think really once I focus on all the stuff that I've gotten from a speed up and resource standpoint, I should be in the 20 range very shortly coming up. So really looking forward to that. But again, to show you what I'm talking about, so if we go to the rankings, alliance power, ASN is the #1 alliance right now. They don't have but 2 spots. Those 2 spots are reserved for me and another player that came to play with me that's already pretty heavily invested in the game. So those 2 spots are for us. We're going to be joining them very shortly, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up on what's coming. This kingdom is definitely shaping up to be a nice kingdom. I'm seeing a lot of the leaders on the top alliances communicating with everybody. It's not so much a I just want to zero everything and call it a day. They're working together to build a solid kingdom structure behind so people can grow, but at the same time have fun fighting, have fun doing all the things that War and Order provides. Because as you know from this channel, this game has so many events for PvP, PvE, guild alliance stuff, kingdom versus kingdom stuff. There's so many events inside of this game to play. It's crazy to keep up with, but it's so much fun. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update on where I'm at and what I've got going on. I'm building my, I'm upgrading my 4th barracks here as well right now. I should have the 5th one here very shortly as I level my castle up. I've done very well on my army assault so far. I've gotten my easy mode done on the first 2. Starting the polar iceberg one here very shortly. I just unlocked Infinite Wars on the castle defense system here, so this just unlocked. I'll be doing this today as well to go ahead and get myself a weekly score and start to get some coins for that, which is always good. Also, of course, we unlocked our star ruins. I went ahead and got both of my quest done today as well, generating all those star source crystals for eventually starting to work on, yes, that's right, the Star Palace. This is obviously something that we did a big video series on earlier last week regarding what you should focus on from a Star Palace standpoint. And like I said, I'm going to be focusing mainly on Cav, Archer, Mage with some infantry in there as well. Mostly actually infantry, Cav, and Archer is really where I'm going to be focusing on. And that means I'm going to need to do a little bit of a hybrid Star Palace and focus on my damage dealing things, I think, more than anything else, while also making sure that I'm keeping my infantry up to snuff. I have been doing more and more research as well. Let me do some more development stuff. I just want to make sure I'm not slacking on too much of this here. I've been focusing more on the war stuff just in case things started popping off, but luckily, you know, it hasn't been too bad. We've been in pretty good shape. I haven't been attacked yet in this kingdom, which is surprising considering the last kingdom I was in, I was getting attacked on day one repeatedly nonstop, and I didn't know anything about the game. So this is definitely working out the way that it's supposed to. But right now I'm going to be going ahead and getting an alt account to lead this alliance as an academy alliance going forward. And again, if you want to join us, this is the alliance to start joining us on as you build your account up. There's tons of people that are active in this alliance already that still want to maintain it as an academy. And again, as you grow and as you get better and as you develop into the game, you can go ahead and increase into the ASN alliance or the ASN family of alliances as we start to grow into the entirety of what we're doing here. Right now, we're still under a lot of the early game events. So War and Order University, it's a quiz to help you understand the game a little better. They have a questionnaire as well, which I already did. Sage Minister is one of the early game leveling up kind of events, and I've gotten all of these done. In fact, I just finished my last one today. Information Center is a little bit of extra stuff. I'm focusing heavily on getting these materials because I want to make sure I focus heavily on equipment going forward. But Lord VIP is definitely, or Lord XP is very, very strong to get early game. Also, the Beast XP, definitely something you want to get. VIP activation, you'll kind of get those throughout just playing, so I wouldn't really focus too much on those, although those are good to have. Also, having a golden hammer, if you don't want to spend anything into the game, this will allow you to get a second building slot going for you as well. Again, more Lord XP down here, which is definitely good to have. And then the speed ups and the resources are always good, but I wanted to focus on the materials. I want to start stacking that stuff up as quickly as possible because it takes so much materials to upgrade in this game. Also, the 7-day sign-in here, giving you tons of free troops. Very, very strong to get. I'm on day 6, again, just under a week active on this new server, so it's still brand new, guys. If you're late, it's not a problem. You can catch up really, really quickly. A few packs here and there, and you are back in the game, ready to rock and roll. And again, I'll go ahead and get this other blue set here, which is more geared around, you know, a little bit of everything. It's got Archer, Cav things, it's got March speed bonuses, it's got some economic bonuses, but really you're doing this for these guys right here, and you can also use these to upgrade for future sets that you want to have. So it's never bad to have multiple sets of equipment to be playing off of. And again, we got plenty of stuff here that we can go ahead and get as well. We've also got the New Realm exclusive reward. I've already claimed this as well. Gives you a nice little avatar frame and a couple different things. So 90 of these gold coins, that's going to give you 10 legendary summons inside of the altar, which is very strong. Pharaoh's Secret Chamber, this is a new one that just started today. You just got to spend some stamina, so kill some monsters, things like that, and then also do some farming, spend some gems, build some troops, and you get tons of these little Pharaoh raw coins, which are then used in this event right here, Pharaoh's Legacy. So I've already done it 8 times. I've gotten 8 coins already, and basically you see those little scarabs right here on the screen. On the bottom of the screen, you have a one up, one down, one up, one down. Those are scarabs, and as you spin, so I'll give you an example. I'll go ahead and use 100 gems to spin. So when you land on something, you see how the scarab went up? As soon as the scarab reaches the top, it unlocks this elite treasure trove preview, and then you have a minute to spin as many times as you can within a minute to land on these items here. So troop expansions, definitely strong to have. Beast XP skills, XP scrolls for your beast, gems, those are always nice. Also a wounded limit fragment too, that's nice to have. And then beast skill chest, a lot of beast related things, which again, early game, good to have. Good to have, guys. You want to focus on your beast as much as possible. Also, as you level up your castle, this is the standard. You just started an account. You should have some extra rewards for upgrading your castle. Summon Crystal. I haven't gotten a chance to play with this one yet. I don't like the fact that it's got pink background. I think that's supposed to be a graphic that's just not showing. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But you go around and you pick these. And as you kill monsters, you'll be able to get crystals, which you can then use to summon rewards like these right here, which again, this is not a bad artifact. You get an HP boost that's universal for all troops, infantry HP and cav attack and infantry attack and damage reduction for your army. I mean, that's a strong, like, a good, strong artifact to use early game, and then certainly if you're not planning on spending a whole lot of money into the game, that's one that you could use for quite some time. Of course, getting the growth fund. I got the growth fund 100%. This is one of the best values in the game from a spending standpoint, so I always get those growth fund type of deals. Also did this event, Art of Armor New Lord Special. You basically had to purchase 1,000 gems every day, which is really easy to do. It's like $5 to do that, and you get a purple set of gear, which is invaluable early game, guys. Very, very invaluable early game. Let me show you the blacksmith. That's what I was gonna do there. Let me see where else. Oh, okay. Oh, man, I'm slacking. So go to my Lord info. You can see I've already got the full set of Epic here. So I'm already working on my Lord XP level as well. That's when you start to go try and strive to get your SOS as quickly as possible, so you can do rallies without losing any of your troops. That's very strong. And again, having this starter Epic set here will help you get closer and closer to getting a full legendary set. This is materials that you don't have to spend, because you'll have to start randomly upgrading these to get to the epic gold color to get the best stats in the game. And then you want to start making the best set you can do every 5 levels. Right now I'm level 15 on my castle, so that's where I'm at right now, but ultimately you want to get to level 35, level 40. Okay, so that's kind of where you're wanting to head. But just want to give you a heads up on what we're doing in the game so far and kind of catch you up with everything we've been doing over the last 6 days. You guys know me on my main channel. I'm streaming Rise of Kingdoms over there, where I'm doing KVK Wars, and it's going crazy. So my videos here have been a little bit slower than normal, but there's going to be a ton coming out here shortly. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, have a good one, and take care.